What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're back with some big Destiny 2 news and updates. And so in this one, Bungie issues some emergency updates to the game. Additionally, we have a new exotic quest launch, and we're going to talk about secret messages on Neomuna, some dialogue from Nezarec, plus a couple of vendor updates, including a refresh of Xur's inventory. And on top of this, Bungie give us a roadmap for the season, and so we'll discuss these and plenty of other updates in the video. And as always, I hope you enjoy this one. But firstly guys, all of us spend a lot of time looking at screens these days, whether we're at work, browsing the web, or playing games on our PCs and even mobile devices. And all of these can take a toll on our eyes as they produce blue light, which can be harmful to our vision, but is also one of the major causes of headaches, eye strain, and issues with sleeping. And so playing video games can expose us to plenty of blue light, but so can watching TV or using computers. And this is where GMG performance eyeglasses come in. GMG glasses can improve our gaming experience by reducing the strain put on our eyes, and this can help to improve concentration, ward off headaches, and even play for longer. But on top of this, reducing the blue light we expose our eyes to can help to protect against long-term harm to our vision. And I've been using these GMG Uranus glasses for a while now, as well as for gaming. They're really comfortable when I'm working on my PC for long periods. But additionally, they're super stylish, they look good, and they don't have any weird tints or colours, so you'll hardly notice when you're wearing them. And so if you want to protect your vision, right now GMG have a huge 40% discount for the launch of Lightfall, and that lasts until March 5th when using my link below. If you want to pick some up for nearly half the price, be sure to click the first link in the description box before midnight on March 5th. I totally recommend that you check them out, and thanks to GMG for sponsoring the video today. Now though, getting into the Destiny content for today, yesterday Bungie announced that all of the strand fragments are going to be unlocked early, and so they said the strand fragments are now available, and players need to complete the Lightfall campaign and visit the Puka Pond on Neptune to access the new fragments. I should note though, we do still have to purchase them with strand meditations, so they haven't been literally immediately unlocked, but the time gates for the weekly reset and the raid have been removed, so as long as you have the currency, we can purchase them. That also means we can get access to the exotic quest for the final warning strand sidearm, and much like the other quests for the expansion so far, it's a fairly easy one to get done. So initially we have to search for strand-inoculated gadgets in Veil containment in Neomuna, and then defeat Shadow Legion looters and read their orders to learn where they took the spoils, before retrieving the Veil spectrometer from the Typhon Imperator. And so a couple of steps there where we have to search for stuff, but as we've seen with the other exotic quests, these are marked on the map. And the final step is to complete Osiris's training program in Radio Sonde in at least 5 minutes 30 seconds. Following that, we do get access to the exotic. It's not a quest I've fully completed just yet, but again, it is a fairly easy one to get done. An interesting thing while exploring Neomuna though, and if you equip items with the name Nezarec, and that includes the exotic Warlock helmet, or the Nezarec's Whisper glaive, it actually unlocks some random dialogue that we can hear on the destination, and these are called unintelligible whispers. There are a few locations where they happen, and there's an example of some right here.
Line after line of circuitry, beckoning corruption, vex, disappointing. The soul divisive are truly the best of you.
Pretty cool Easter egg right there. Unfortunately though, Nezarec doesn't tell us what the Veil is, but there is a scannable in the helm that details everything we know about the Veil, so check this out. Only joking, we still have absolutely no idea what the Veil is. And for some reason, yes, there is a scannable in the helm that currently does nothing. I'm sorry for baiting you guys. Some other quick updates right here though. You guys may have noticed the heroic patrols on Neomuna. These are the ones that are marked with the kind of yellow icon. And if you're looking to farm new weapons for the destination, completing these has a very high drop chance for the weapons and Deepsight versions of them. So if you're trying to get red borders, be sure to look out for the yellow patrol markers and be sure to complete them for higher chances at those weapon drops. Here though, we get into some updates from Bungie, and initially, they say the Find Fireteam's known issue that prevented players from creating posts on Bungie.net and the companion app is now fixed. So all players who have reached Guardian rank 5 and own an expansion can once again use it to create fire teams. Otherwise though, Bungie have given us a season roadmap of some of the core bits of content that are going to drop in the next few weeks. So right here for week 2 on March 10th, the new Root of Nightmares raid will launch. Of course, that is the Lightfall raid, so that's going to be a pretty fun one next Friday. Then for Nightfalls, they give us a bit of a rotation here. So for March 7th, next week, we'll get Heist Battleground Mars as the Nightfall. That'll definitely be an interesting one. On March 14th, we'll get the Hypernet Current Strike. Then for March 21st, we get the updated Arms Dealer, before seeing the Glassway return on March 28th. Then finally for April 4th, we'll get Lake of Shadows. Then of course that rotation will simply loop around. If you're wondering when Grandmasters will launch though, that'll drop on April 11th. We can see Trials of Osiris will return on March 24th, and it will be featured every week from then, with the exception of weeks where the Iron Banner is present. So starting on March 14th, we'll see the return of Iron Banner, and we are going to get it 3 times in a season this time around, so it will also return on April 4th, and then again on April 25th. The other thing we now have confirmed for the season though is the return of Guardian Games, and for 2023, the event will run from May the 2nd until May 23rd. So good to at least get a few important dates for the season right there. Up next though, Bungie detail a few other issues in the game, and initially they say the Hypernet current strike is not progressing step 13 of the Lightfall campaign quest, if players completed the strike for the first time in a fire team before reaching the quest step. And so players in a fire team need to all be on step 13 of the campaign for the quest to progress, and we're currently investigating a fix for players who remain blocked by the issue. Definitely a frustrating one if you've been affected by that. And additionally, they point out that Disorienting Blow for Hunters and the Jotun Exotic Fusion Rifle is disabled in all Crucible playlists, so they'll be working on fixes for those. But they also say they're tracking an issue where the artifact resets aren't free, so they had said before the season that it wouldn't cost anything, but unfortunately there is still a cost involved, but they're looking to get that fixed soon. Final quick update right here though, Bungie have updated Xur's inventory for 2023, and so he'll now be able to sell weapons from Year 5, as well as a few of the armor sets, so he's going to sell Season of the Risen weapons like Recurrent Impact, Explosive Personality, and Under Your Skin. He'll also sell Season of the Haunted stuff like Hollow Denial, Nezarec's Whisper, and Firefright, as well as weapons from Season of the Splicer, where you've got stuff like Brigand's Law, Plank's Stride, and Tarnished Metal, and of course Season of the Seraph weapons like Tripwire Canary, Retrofit Escapade, and Path of Least Resistance. Of course there are more weapons from each of those seasons that he's actually able to sell now. And additionally, Xur has armor from those seasons in his pool as well, so I know Xur can be a little bit hit and miss, but at least there is that potential he could sell some of these weapons with decent perk rolls. And I would say some of the seasonal weapons from Year 5 are some of the best weapons we've ever had, so hopefully that'll make Xur a little bit more interesting. My very final shout right here though, Bungie released the full trailer for Season of Defiance. I hadn't actually seen that trailer, given how busy things have been with the Lightfall launch and the new content, so in case you guys have also missed it, we'll check it out in full at the end of the video right here. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video today, guys. If you have, a rating below really does help us out. Plus be sure to get subscribed to see more Destiny content. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.
We now face a war on 2 fronts. One on the far reaches of the system, and the other at your home, Earth.
The Shadow Legion has begun taking captives to the pyramids.
Together, we will save the captives. The light provides.
You will need more than the light to stand against the witness, but I can provide. Your light sings with the incantations I send forth. Let it flow through you, Queen's Guard, and I shall knight you myself. Breach the Ascendant Plane, and banish those who would oppose you.
Remember what they took from us. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I am ready to cut them down.
I remember where I came from and who I'm fighting for.
Devotion. Bravery. Sacrifice.
Your people need their heroes.